And now from our studios in downtown Winnipeg, it's time for 107 Live.
And welcome to 107 Live on this Wednesday, November 14th. The Borochov Dynasty, a new musical project comprised of two brothers, got Itamar and Avri, and then their father, Israel, as well, along with percussionist Ariel Aliev, drummer Aviv Kohn, and Persian name master Amir Shahar. They're in town to perform their blend of Middle Eastern jazz and Bukharian music. They're in town to perform tonight at the Rady JCC as part of the Tarbut Festival for their North American premiere, actually, right here. And they're with me in the studio this morning, so welcome.
Hi.
Shalom.
Shalom.
All right.
Great
Glad.
to be here.
Yeah, great to have you guys in the studio. So we're going to have a conversation, but you've brought some instruments, and we'll talk about the instruments after. Well, I know what that one is. That's a trumpet for sure. That I can tell. And we'll talk about his percussion instrument as well, and the and the stringed instrument. You guys are going to play us a song first. So you want to introduce the song?
Yeah, this song is called Simchuna.
Simchuna.
Means be happy.
Hey, I like that one. Okay, here we have the three members of the Borochov Dynasty.
سمحونا سمحونا بسمحة الدورة سمحونا سمحونا بسمحة الدورة اسمحوا سفاري معنا بدويم اسمحوا صديقي بسمحة الدورة سمحونا سمحونا بسمحة الدورة سمحونا سمحونا اسمحوا كدوشيم رحمنين شلامين اسمحوا تميمين بسمحة الدورة سمحونا سمحونا بسمحة الدورة سمحونا سمحونا بسمحة الدورة
Whoa! All right, that's a great way to wake people up in the morning. That's members of the Borochov Dynasty. They're in to perform at the Tarbut Festival, Rady JCC. For information and tickets, radyjcc.com. You can also walk up to the door at 7:30 tonight at Rady JCC. So in the studio this morning, I've got brothers Itamar and Avri Borochov, and their father Israel. Now, Israel was playing a stringed instrument. We'll talk about it in a sec. We have on the trumpet Itamar. And then his brother, Avri, as well, was playing some percussion. So which one of you guys wants to chat? I wanted to talk to you a bit how this sort of Borochov Dynasty all came together.
Yeah, well, actually, the roots of this project is here in Winnipeg. Carla Barbara from the Rady JCC is the first one to have ever had the idea. We were talking one time, I think in New York, and she said, would you like to come and play with your brother and father?" And I said, "Yes, but we don't have a show." And
Better put one together.
yeah, flash forward 3 years later, we did it,
You did it.
and now we're here.
The Borochov Dynasty. So what, the style of music you guys play, I mean, obviously there's, we think when I listen to it, it's sort of Middle Eastern flair, but the roots of it go back to Uzbekistan, correct?
Yes, the Emirate of Bukhara is nowadays split between the countries of Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, and Afghanistan, and that's where my grandparents are from. And this is the music that is sung in our family for generations that we are revamping and trying to continue that tradition forward.
Mm-hmm. So some of the music, as you say, you heard maybe growing up. Did you have to do some research into this music to find out really what were the roots of it?
Definitely. There was a lot of research involved, a lot of, trying to reconnect to something that is very old. Even my grandparents came to the land of Israel, to Jerusalem, when they were little children. So
Back in the 30s, somewhere in there?
Yeah, in the 20s.
Yeah, 20s, 30s, yeah.
So we went back also from what we remember, what we have been singing in around the table, around the Shabbat table, and so on, and going into archives and studying the music even further than that we have known before.
So describe the music to me. What is when you talk about Bukharian music? What are there certain rhythms and tempos, or?
There are a lot of complex, fiery rhythms.
That was obvious.
Yeah. And there's a lot of energy, a lot of soulfulness. And it's kind of like seeing a camel on outer space.
Like a camel.
Yeah.
It's an interesting analogy. Camel in outer space.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the three of you are part of the band. Let's swing it over to your father for a second. What's I notice the instrument you're playing. I can see inscribed on it there. It says Istanbul. It says Turkey. Is that instrument from Turkey?
Yes, it's kind of combination between oud and banjo.
And so what is it? What is it? Is there a specific?
The name is Jumbush, right? The name of
Jumbush.
yeah.
It's Jumbush.
So as you see, it's kind of banjo, but this part is like an oud. You can play quarter notes and.
So it allows you to play more of the complex rhythms and the.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. So is that the one instrument you play during the concert too?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And Itamar, you're on the trumpet. So you're living in New York now, correct?
Yes.
Yes. And you're playing primarily a lot of jazz music these days?
Yeah. Most of my time I spend playing jazz and leading my own jazz quartet.
Mm-hmm.
So to do something like this is very special to me.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I've got a CD of yours here. I'm going to play a little sample of it after, one called Outset.
Oh, wonderful.
Play a little music from that as well. And your brother, Avri. So,
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Great.
So you're still living in Israel?
Yeah. Actually studying in New York back in the day. Me and my brother were living there. And ever since I came back to Israel about 2009, I guess, I became more and more saturated with those Middle Eastern flavors that we have in Israel. And immediately I noticed some great masters of different genres of Persian music, of Bukharian music. Two of them are playing in this group, Ariel Alayev, which actually came to Israel from Uzbekistan, and he still has the language and the culture as fresh as you can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
And Amir Shahsar, which is a master of Persian flute and Persian singing and music.
Mm-hmm.
And that's part of the reason why I thought to begin with to go back to Israel and just like play with musicians in that level, and it just interests me.
So how?
And these two people going to play with us tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you have the three of you plus two others, or three others plus three
Yeah,
others.
and Aviv Cohen, which is also a great jazz drummer that does a lot of world music as well.
Mm-hmm. So you've got the cultures coming together that are performing together in Israel quite a bit. That's for sure. So you guys are part of that.
Yeah,
and,
Israel is
on.
a melting pot of so many different sounds. Talking about ethnic music, it goes into the Israeli jazz. It goes also into the Israeli pop music. And that's now what I do in Israel, pretty much.
Okay. Well, it's nice to have you guys together again. I know you get the opportunity to perform a little bit together, so this is your North American premiere. I'm excited to have you guys here tonight as performing part of the Tarbut Festival at the Radio JCC. You can get tickets at the door, or you can go to radiojcc.com as well. So you want to play us another song?
Sure.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yes. We got one more song. This is the Borochov Dynasty. Itamar?
We're going to play a very, very traditional song, a snippet from it called the Rorikra.
Okay.
Just a cappella, right? Yes.
Okay. You're listening to a 107 Live, and we're presenting 3 members of the Borochov Dynasty. We have Itamar on the trumpet, Avri as well, and their father Israel. They're 3 of the members from the Borochov Dynasty.
דרורי קראו לבן עימת ואין צורכם כמו בבת נעים שמכם ולא יושבת שבונו ביום שבת דרוש נאווי ועולמי ועוד ישע עשה עימי נטע סורק בתוך כרמי ששעות בני עמי נטע סורק בתוך כרמי ששעות בני עמי.
Here you have it. Members of the Borochov Dynasty, brothers Itamar and Avri Borochov and their father Israel Borochov. They're part of the group known as the Borochov Dynasty. They'll be joined tonight by percussionist Arya Alev, drummer Aviv Kohn, Persian and name master Amir Shassar as well, performing their sort of hypnotic, spicy blend of Bukharian, Middle Eastern and jazz music. You can go to radiojcc.com for more information and tickets, or just get on up to the door tonight at 7:30 and enjoy some wonderful, wonderful music from Israel. Thank you guys for coming in this morning. It's been a pleasure to have you here. And next time in Israel, I'm going to look you up. I'm coming to one of your dinners for sure. Friday night dinner or something. It sounds like a lot of fun for sure. And again,
see you tonight, also.
Yes, absolutely. I'll be there tonight. So again, that's members of the Borochov Dynasty here on 107 Live.
From our studios in downtown Winnipeg, you've been listening to 107 Live, Classic 107's intimate concert series, the soundtrack for your life.